What makes your part of the country unique?
The Rocky Mountains are spectacular. If you've ever been to Banff, you hear languages from around the world who come here, literally from around the world to visit this beautiful place. It's an awesome city.
Well, I live in Calgary, and I think Calgary is a really interesting spot. I think a lot of Canadians look at Calgary and just think cowboys and white folks and conservatives, but there's actually quite much multicultural, and I think that for as many of those folks there's lots of progressive people, and I think there's lots of really, really smart people in Calgary. There's so many engineers and doctors and dentists and scientists and artists, and so that's why I really like Calgary.
No, what I love country music, so for me it's definitely about going to the Stampede. I love cattle, I like anything to do with 4-H, so for me Calgary's great.
I get the big city feel, but also the community of a small town. I like Calgary. It's a big city. It's not as big as Toronto or Vancouver, but I do feel like there's a little bit more connection here. I can still feel like I can smile at somebody on the street and they'll smile back to me. A little bit more of that small town feel.
Diversity. Yeah, I have never seen such diversity in any other country. I visited Canada. In 2019, I came to Canada at the end of 2019, and I was amazed to see people from all over the world here. I have never seen this kind of diversity in any other country.
The winter. 30 below, bright blue sky, snow on the ground, sparkling, hoarfrost. It's fabulous.
We like it here.
This is home.
Yeah.
Because I've grown up in Saskatchewan, born and raised here. So I know something that binds all Canadians, is our love for Canada, but something I think specifically about Saskatchewan is our geographic isolation that really gives you a sense of community, right? You might have to drive a couple hours from town to town often, but despite that distance, we're still quite a close-knit community. I think regardless of what people's political affiliations are, at the end of the day, we can see past that often, or I hope we can. And there's a good sense of being neighbors here. I think that really makes Saskatchewan unique.
We have a lot of wind here, as you can tell today. I think our Saskatchewan is known to be very friendly. People who visit often, that's kind of the first thing they say is everyone here is very friendly, very helpful. I work at the hotel part-time around here, and we get lots of business clientele and lots of people who travel lots, and that's always the first thing they say is everyone around here is very helpful, very friendly, they're willing to lend a hand. So that would be it.
I just feel like I feel like it's very open to everyone. I feel like a lot of people come from different places, it's just like a home for everybody. So I feel like it's just a very Canada's a very welcoming place.
Yeah, same here. It's a very welcoming place, and I feel like it's giving opportunities to anyone who has the will and skill to be able to accomplish standards.
My part of the country, well, here on the prairies, you can watch your dog run away for 2 weeks. So we have here a strong community. I'm in Winnipeg. We have a strong community. We have a number of strong communities. So really large populations of diverse folks. And I know that's a similar story in all sorts of city centers, but I think there's a certain kind of folks that find themselves in the prairies. And you tend to need a local to unlock things for you. But once you're in, people really fall in love with it. And so, yeah, I'm a proud Winnipegger.
I'd honestly say it's the people. I really like it here. People say that, Manitoba is it's a very dangerous place, but I actually think it's the contrary. Everybody here is very welcoming, very diverse. You can find French people and English people. Being a Frenchman myself, it's a very fun time.
The extreme climate.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah. So it's how we can go from minus 30 to plus 30 in a couple months kind of thing. So I'd say that part.
I would say the multiculturalism, especially in Winnipeg, and just the diversity that we have. People seem to gravitate to the heart of Canada, and we have a very small, unique history here.
I think it's just a beautiful place. We only moved here, a few years ago from Ontario, and it's just a beautiful country, province, and a city. We love Saskatoon. It's they call it the Paris of the prairies for a good reason. It's just a very nice, walkable, friendly city.
Oh, the best. It's the best people. People who are willing to take time to help people out or push somebody out of a snowbank if they're stuck, or a lot of friendly people too, and approachable and polite. Yeah, no, I love the people here, and I don't know, it's the most beautiful skies in the whole country in my opinion. I love the sunsets here, and yeah, I love this part of the world.
Yeah, we have lots of farming area out there, and it's beautiful country. Like, it's very small town feel for a city. We could have a few more amenities, but I mean, it's good. I grew up in Nipawin, Saskatchewan, so a really small town, and just community. It's a great community to live in, so.
Well, it's not unique. We share it with Manitoba and a bit with Alberta, but the prairies themselves, I think, are very great. I love the fact that Saskatchewan is a very, mostly a very egalitarian place. There's not a lot of hierarchical structures here in terms of class and so on. So I really like that aspect of it. I like the egalitarian nature of Saskatchewan.